Hey everybody, welcome back to Lettermen Row. I am Austin Ward, joined by my good buddy, former Ohio State captain Zach Boren. More defense, and if you've been following along all week, we've already talked about the bad.
Yep.
But that second half was pretty darn good for the Buckeyes.
Man, it was great. For the way that they showed out in the first half, for them to come back in the second half and answer the call and completely shut down this Wisconsin offense, which gave them so many different looks in that first half compared to the game before when they played in October. I mean, it's unbelievable the adjustments that they made, whether it be from running around to the football, winning the one-on-one blocks. I mean, everything is, in my mind, especially the past couple years, I've never seen a bigger difference in halves from what that Ohio State defense did from the first half to the second half.
What does it tell you about a team that can make an adjustment like that?
I love to see it, right? It shows to me leadership. It shows guys want to stand up and answer the call. In my mind, if you're Ryan Day and you're Buckeye Nation, there's nothing more you wanted to see than what the Buckeyes did in the second half. So many times we've seen it. Purdue, Iowa, right? When you have a bad first half, they come out and hang their heads, and they end up just getting beat and letting the kind of mojo keep on going that the other team has. When Ohio State answered the bell and they came out in the second half, the offense goes down, scores, right? The defense comes out and gets a 3 and out. You saw them start to get pressure. You saw them pin their ears back as a defense. You love to see that because it shows all those things. It shows, hey, they know how to answer the call. They know, hey, we have some adversity. Guess what? We're in the corner. We're coming out swinging even harder than the other team swinging on us.
And it gave them a third straight Big Ten title. It gave them a spot in the college football playoff. And now Lettermen Row will be heading out to the desert to watch them against Clemson.
That's right.
And it gave you a lot to talk about as we get ready
a lot to talk
for this matchup. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's roll the tape. All right, Zach, so we talked about some of that out-of-character first half for Ohio State, but they made adjustments, and they were really swarming and looking more like themselves in the second half.
They were. This defense has made a living on getting pressure up front, right, with the defensive line. You saw the first half. Hey, they weren't really controlling the line of scrimmage. Here you go, 3rd and 6. We saw so many times the first half, Cohn be able to complete these passes. Not here, not now. These guys finally came together, got some pressure. You saw Chase Young go inside a little bit, so these guys weren't able to, have a triple team on Chase Young, as we saw, right?
Just a double team.
Yeah, just a double team, but leave some more one-on-one blocks for these guys, especially in some space. You see Cornell come in here, make a massive play right here in this situation. Ohio State went down, scored. Defense had to come out, get off the field, and that's what they did. And, man, it's just a completely different completely different pass rush in the second half compared to the first half.
I think, and we've said this a lot when we've talked about Chase Young, how important it is to be able to get two. But I think this is why, because Ja'Shawn Cornell is so good. If you have him one-on-one against a guard.
He is really good. And Devon Hamilton's really good. Like, there's a lot of guys who get a good pass rush, right? And so when you just give these offensive lines different look, and so many times these guys, when Chase Young is on the outside, they slide the protection that way, right? They're going to slide the help. Well, now when he's inside, it's just a communication thing. On the fly, these guys have to realize, okay, what's going on? How are we going to help this guy on Chase Young? It puts other people, gets other guys confused. I guarantee you, this guy probably thought there was some kind of slide protection. With Chase Young being inside, the center said, nope, I'm not sliding this way. I got to slide this way. And it leaves this one-on-one blocking. It just creates confusion. And that's what Ohio State's been so good on this year, is creating confusion with their different looks.
Yeah, give Cornell a chance to go one-on-one with a guard. It's probably going to go pretty well for him. He got involved again right here, and this is 33. We've talked about him too. Zach Harrison coming on as a freshman in a big-time game.
Yeah, about time Wisconsin finally got called for a hold. Now you get 1st and 20, right? Now okay, silver bullets. We can play our normal defense. We can pin our ears back. And this is what I love about the second half, too. Yes, the defensive line is starting to, get some pass rush. You see these guys, the pocket is collapsing on them. Yes, there's 3 guys on Chase Young, right? But at least you see the pocket starting to collapse. So many times these guys, the line of scrimmage was not coming back into Cohen's lap. When the quarterback feels pressure, no matter if it's legit pressure or at least the offensive line's coming into his lap and it's almost fake pressure, it plays with his head. And here's the other thing I love. So many times in the first half we saw these guys playing man, right? We're still playing a version of man, but you see the linebackers being able to drop back into zone coverage, right? You see Sean Wade playing his zone coverage. It's a different look. So many times, this quarterback, especially in the first half, it was cover one man coverage. Every single play that we saw in the bad breakdown was man coverage. Here, look, you see, it's showing him a different look. He kind of has to hold on to the football a little bit longer. When you hold on to the football against the silver bullet defensive line, it's bad news for the quarterback.
I mean, and look right here. Just go back. Look at this. These are 3 of the best defensive linemen in the Big Ten. They all get one-on-one matchups. It's remarkable that that's how teams have had to adjust to him.
That you saw Michigan go to that, and now you've seen Wisconsin do it. But here's the thing about Wisconsin. They played Chase Young already this year. They didn't have this game plan. You saw what he did to him. Good luck to Clemson trying to figure that out because Clemson has not played them. Yeah, granted, Clemson is going to be watching film and seeing what they do, but there is no way that you can go with this game plan and leave these three guys with man-on-man blocks. No way it's going to happen. Otherwise, you're going to have a quarterback pressure or quarterback sack every time.
It's just crazy, the amount of respect that he's getting now. He's obviously earned it, and you don't want to let him change the game. But I just, even when the Bosa's were rolling, I don't remember seeing it quite as frequently as Chase Young is. There were a couple clips every now and then, but it's just been wild to see this. And this one, he's right there. He's helping make a play again, but Tommy Togiai actually getting really involved in the defensive tackle.
He is, and this is like a little fullback away play, right? They're showing pressure this way. Granted, you see Jonathan Taylor actually coming through and going through the line, but what happens is, listen, you see pressure on the quarterback. It makes him think quicker, and it's got nothing to do. You're going to see this fake. Fullback's coming back away. They're trying to show all formation. You're trying to show all flow this way. Get everyone flowing there. Coming back with the fullback. The fullback's going to be going out into a route right here. You see this guy coming down. They're going to try and dump the fullback right here, or Jonathan Taylor coming up through the line. Listen, you run into Chase Young when you're the fullback. Bad bet, right? Bad news. But instead, you see Tommy Togiai getting through here, making a play, pressure. The guys stay home. It's a great play for the Buckeyes.
And then a tackle for loss there for Tommy Togiai. He'll take that in the Big Ten title game. There were a whole bunch of them to go around, actually, for as much as we talked about some of the bad stuff earlier in the week, Zach. But right here, even Tyreek Smith, just everybody out there seemed to really make something happen in that second half.
I love this play. This was the play that we showed twice, right? In the bad breakdown. You saw this in the first half. Wisconsin run this play twice and got to the Buckeyes. Right? You have the center pull, backside guard or tackle pull, depending on the front you're getting, right? But you see them pull. Here's the difference. The defensive up here in Tyreek Smith, look at the pressure he gets on this tackle. So many times in the first half, the line of scrimmage stayed right here, and these guys had lanes to run. The pullers had lanes to run. Jonathan Taylor had a couple places to go. Here you see Malik Harrison stay behind the running back. You see the defensive end, Tyreek Smith, get pressure, force the running back to go in a certain lane. You see B.B. Landers. You see Jashawn Cornell getting pressure. When you control the line of scrimmage, these guys don't have anywhere to go, and this is how you play this perfectly.
That's the silver bullets that we came to know throughout the course of the season. That's the one the Buckeyes are going to need in the college football playoff against Clemson. Zach, breaking it down for us, as always, right here on Lettermen Row, BuckIQ. For Zach, I'm Austin Ward. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and we got BuckIQ with Zach Boren.
For sure. We got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.